Welcome to a brand new construction update at Disneyland Paris. In collaboration with DLP Works, we're bringing you the latest transformations happening around the park. From exciting facade changes to stunning artistic updates, there's a lot to explore. Walt Disney Imagineering has just shared a first glimpse of the gondolas for the upcoming Tangled Spin attraction at Disneyland Paris. The video gives an exclusive look at the craftsmanship behind these beautifully designed ride vehicles. The popular attraction is currently closed for scheduled maintenance until March 21st, 2025 included. However, should this closure be used to finally remove the outdated Studio 5 sign from the facade? A full re-theming of the exterior would be, of course, even more appropriate to align with the park's ongoing transformation. Progress continues on this section of Adventure Way near the Animation Celebration restrooms. Meanwhile, the former FastPass kiosk for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is set to be transformed into a boutique, though the permit is still under review. However, when it opens, a sharp contrast will remain between the newly themed Adventure Way and the older, asphalt-heavy Animation Celebration restrooms area. The transformation of the new entrance pathway continues. The ground edging has been installed, marking another step forward in the redesign. More trees have been planted, further blending the area into its reimagined landscape. The toy-themed poles are now fully in place, standing ready to support the upcoming string lights installation. And behind Woody's statue, the first posts for the theme fencing have been set up. Construction on the Tangled Spin ride continues, with more structural details emerging. At Regal View Restaurant, exterior finishes are taking shape as scaffolding begins to come down. Over at World of Frozen, landscaping updates continue, especially around the majestic North Mountain. And in the West Pavilion area, scaffolding has been removed, revealing even more progress on theming elements and landscaping. Behind-the-scenes transformations continue. Scaffolding has been installed to shape a new, more recessed backstage area. Meanwhile, the front section of the stage has received its fresh thematic covering. As for the Wishing Well Bridge, it remains covered in scaffolding, with no visible changes at this time. Refurbishment efforts continue. Extensive scaffolding now surrounds multiple sections of the attraction. Meanwhile, workers are actively focusing on the photo drop area, signaling dedicated refurbishment efforts. Exciting updates from Hollywood Boulevard. The paving work is almost complete, with a probable opening just a couple of weeks away. Over at the new backstage area behind Toy Soldiers Parachute Drop, the first wooden walls have been installed, marking significant progress. Meanwhile, construction continues as the wooden framework for the backstage gate is currently being set up for installation. Exciting developments at the Regal View Restaurant. Scaffolding is gradually coming down, revealing the first glimpses of its stunning exterior design. Across the expansion, additional progress is visible, with construction continuing on various structures. Stay tuned for more updates as the transformation unfolds. Sweet news from the Boardwalk Candy Palace. The refurbishment is nearly complete, bringing a fresh new look to this beloved shop. The final coats of paint have been applied, and the shop's name now shines in a beautifully refreshed pink color scheme. The progress on the mural continues at a steady pace. Since the last update, significant advancements have been made in the painting process. To ensure its protection, a transparent tarp has been installed. Additionally, a tent structure has been erected in front of the former Studio 1. As for the former Studio 1 building itself, no notable external modifications have been observed at this time. We are making great progress on site. Concrete curbs have been installed to clearly define the spaces between guest walkways and the future landscaped areas. Additionally, fresh topsoil has arrived and will soon be transported to the planting beds, preparing the ground for vibrant shrubs and flowers to bring the space to life. Exciting updates are taking shape across the site. The Lego store facade is nearing completion, showcasing a stunning 3D depiction of Sorcerer Mickey from Fantasia, crafted entirely from Lego bricks, a brilliant fusion of Disney magic and Lego creativity. While there are no significant updates on the security checkpoints or Casa Julia restaurant, progress continues elsewhere. The area in front of Earl of Sandwich is now almost fully paved, reflecting the Parisian brasserie aesthetic of Rosalie just across the way. Step by step, these enhancements are bringing new life to the space. As progress continues, safety tarps have been reinstalled at the back of the stage, temporarily obscuring the view of ongoing construction work. Previously, we reported that crews were actively building the annex, which will serve as a dedicated technical support facility. Work in this area remains underway, ensuring everything is in place for future operations. The Mill Camp Tower has been completely dismantled to allow for the replacement of wooden elements on the attraction. The toy-themed poles are now complete. With the final themed elements installed, previously stored on-site, the area is really coming together. Over by the Raypon's Tangled Spin attraction, a fresh hedge of shrubs has been planted, adding a natural barrier to block any visual intrusions. Behind the iconic Woody statue, new poles have been installed on the concrete base, soon to support even more decorative elements. Near RC Racer, decorative plants continue to be added, enhancing the landscaping in this nearly finished area. Meanwhile, in the backstage area, metal fences now fully enclose the site, and a new concrete slab has been laid. Decorative roof edging has been staged on the scaffolding next to the attraction, signaling imminent progress in the ride's theming over the coming days. After an initial test, the pond has been drained again, allowing crews to continue work, especially along the bank adjacent to the right side of the queue. White paint has been applied to the stone pillars of the queue area, marking this section as nearly complete. At the attraction's exit, paving is underway, a clear sign that major construction work with heavy machinery is wrapping up. Stone edging for the queue walls is being installed, with a visible stockpile of materials nearby. Starting March 20th, 2025, Disneyland Paris guests can experience a brand new snack offering at Overland Trail Cafe in Frontierland. In partnership with Doritos, the cafe now serves 3 bold Doritos loaded recipes featuring crunchy chips topped with indulgent, flavorful ingredients, a perfect treat for any time of day. The story behind this new offering introduces a fiery stagecoach mail carrier who discovers the delicious snack while traveling the frontier. After meeting a gold prospector, she combines Doritos chips with other ingredients, creating the now famous Doritos Loaded Recipes, which she later shares with the inhabitants of Thunder Mesa. This collaboration between Doritos and Disneyland Paris brings together creative storytelling and bold flavors, enriching the park's food experience with a fun and unique twist on Frontierland's history. Exciting updates are underway at the Gazebo Garden. Here's a quick look at the latest developments. The decorative roof trim has now been installed at the top of the gazebo dome, adding a stunning finishing touch to the structure. Groundwork is advancing with ochre-colored paving stones being laid. Their warm hue creates a beautiful contrast with the rest of the flooring, defining the area and complementing the vegetation color scheme from Disney's concept art. The paving stones also draw inspiration from traditional English architecture. The planting beds at the gazebo garden entrance are taking shape, with coping stones now being installed. A stockpile of these stones is also visible nearby. The pathway next to the English garden has been fully paved, adding another layer of charm to this beautiful expansion. That wraps up this Disneyland Paris construction update. Stay tuned for more exciting changes as the magic continues to grow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you real soon.